All right, guys. So we are here. We got the ninth anime reveal and of the characters and the news, and I just wanted to give my thoughts on everything that was shown during the Bankai live stream. Just in case you haven't seen the characters, I'm pretty sure you have. We got Anniversary Kenny and Grimmy, which I'm really happy about these two because Kenny is my favorite character in Bleach, and Grimmy is in my top three favorite Stern Raiders. Um, right off the bat, let's talk about how strong these characters is. So let's where is it? Where is it at? All right, here we go. Here we go. Here are the skills. Here are the skills for Kenny. Now, right off the bat, Kenny is a melee. It doesn't say it up here, but he is an Espada killer. He's a Spider Killer plus. In other words, he pretty much double downs on being a Spider Killer. He has two killers. They're just both the Spada. So there you go. I don't know if they're gonna do this with these killers plus and they're gonna put like another killer in the future. But as of right now, we're just gonna say they're doubling down on the Spider Killer. I would have rather them just have like a different killer, either have a Ronkar killer. I know they're not gonna give Kenny a Ronkar and a Spada because we just got Swimsuit Bambi. But that wouldn't be the first time they made a character with the same killer as a swimsuit character, and then as an anniversary character is better than them. But let's not talk much about that. First off the bat, Kenny is gonna be a powerhouse. He's probably gonna be the hardest hitting character in the game. Right off the bat, he has Innovator and Lacerator, really good, really good. Havoc, Sprinter. I really wish they had given Sprinter plus two. I mean, at least they gave him Sprinter. Caleb in the past. I'm not gonna talk about that. Now, right off the bat, you're seeing 100% Berserker and Frenzy plus three. Whew, my God. And it just keeps getting crazier from here. Now, I do see that they gave him 100% weaken resistance. I would have rather been shared, full shared immunity. They didn't go that route. 50% devastation. This is gonna be some makes the ultimate hit harder. He does also has increased chance to Ronker. I would rather him have increased chance towards. He's a blue character, by the way, towards red characters, but this is gonna help him out in guild quests, which is I guess matters the most. I get, and he is gonna be a crazy limit breaker character because he has poise break. Oh, and Marauder as well. Weakened defense, so his ultimate is really good hitting. So you see the ADSP. He is is he the yeah, he's the first character right now to have Frenzy plus three all the time. Unlike Shang-Du, who has to put the gauge for that. Frenzy plus three and ADSP boost. And you thought things couldn't get any crazier. If you go up here, you would see that Grimmy has this too. He has an EX button, which is pretty much a fourth strong attack, but it's a strong attack that's not actually considered a strong attack, and your SAR does not change upon this. Now, Grimmy's EX does something different from Kenny. We'll talk more about that when we look at the gameplay. I already got it pulled up right here. So what this EX does, what Kenny's does, I would say, is it gives him 100% SP boost, 100% SP boost, and it does stack on top of the 80 SP from what I've heard. So it can have like 180% SP boost, and if you have the Shang-Du link, which is 40%, you can take it a step further. It goes up to 220 SP. Pretty crazy, don't you think? When you think about the fact that he already has 100% Berserker and Frenzy plus three. This is some crazy shit right here, dog. Now he may not have Disabler, but the Inadvertent Lacerator, I used this skill before, or I've used characters who had similar skills to this. It's really great. I think this is gonna help him not having Disabler. So since I'm having a Disabler towards red characters in general, this is gonna be good for all game modes because he can just exist and he procs his status summon. I seen this on my Yuri in seventh, yeah, seventh and Ichigo, and so its SP boost is going to be up all the time as long as there's a character, enemy on the field that doesn't have a status summon proc to them already. His SP boost is pretty much going to be up 24/7. So really powerful. Then his strong attacks are a little bit dodgy, but we'll talk more about that later. Um, Poise also feels like a not the best skill for him. It's not a bad skill, but let's move on to Grimmy. Now I feel like Grimmy is more better by slightly better than him. I know a lot of people be like, no, he's way better than him because how his kid is. We'll talk more about his kid and let me get to the gameplay. Now, what did Grimmy get? Now, Grimmy is you can't see it, but he's a hollow killer. I would have really hoped that he was a captain killer. I feel like it would have been better because I'm tired of using the captain killer Bambi. she's getting old and she's really not a fun character to use. But we're not gonna talk too much about that. Now his EXP thing. Oh, by the way, he has paralysis and drain. Really good combo. Really good for guild quest as well. It's a great combo. His EXP strong attack. What it does is it's a debuff and it's a team boost. I believe it's a debuff and it's a team boost. And what else does it does? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a debuff. Another thing about his boost though is that his boost it's his boost is it's pretty much like it's pretty much works the same way a character with the boost on that second strong attack works, but now it's a fourth strong attack. So like so if somebody, because by the way, another thing about him is that his boost is 40%. His boost is 40% attack, focus, and defense. I think I'm gonna have to scroll down and fact check that. I think it's like that. Hold on, I'm not so sure. So somebody with the E boost actually does more than what he does. So if somebody with the E booster does their boost, it'll override his because his will be better. Now enough about that. Now what is his skills now? For off the bat, sprinter, havoc, and dodge. Hollow. I'm not gonna let this dodge hollow shit. It's it's not bad. It's kind of wasted. It could have been something better. Um, he also has 70% berserker and what's other stuff he has? Complete status immunity. Oh yeah, Grimmy is pretty much a full-fledged Quincy buffer. As you can see, he buff all Quincy's strong attacks by 20%, and if you proc a status summon, extra 30% as well. And then, by the way, this works on all Quincy's in general. So if you still what's goes in that Bambi, that Cappy Kill Bambi just talked about, he might combo with her pretty decently. He also has element reversal, bombardment. Also got frizzy +3. What else does he got? Debilitator, but not everybody gets that. But sharpshooter element, ASP as well. And his kit is actually pretty better than Kenny, I would say. We're actually gonna go straight into it and show the kit off before we look at the other news. We really want to talk about the characters first. Now here we go.
From the Brave Souls team. Today, I'll be introducing two
Let me lower
characters
this.
from the 9th anniversary special Xena.
Oh, we already. Well, I
Now,
already saw the
let's
ultimate.
see the
So
characters with the Sparta Killer inflict to pressure enemies that have not been inflicted with his standout points is that you can still inflict great
yeah, as you can see, Kenny got a lunge. Not a big fan of the lunge. I don't think any of us is. Is it a deal breaker? We gotta have to wait and see. We have to wait and see if it's a deal breaker. All right, because let me keep showing off.
damage to enemies that have not been inflicted with his
His
status
sec.
ailment.
By the way, his second strong attack has. I think it has. Let me see. It has like it's a 960 radius. Sadly, it's not the Discord Ichigo second. I don't know why they didn't just give him the Discord Ichigo second. It would have been perfect, but no, they gave him the 960 AOE around him. Not bad, but there was like so many better. Like at that point, if it was gonna have 960 or AOE, then at that point they should just gave it a 960 in front of him. But whatever.
As he has the skills Frenzy +3 and increased
As
strong
you
attack
can see,
damage
he has the he has
plus
he has end of the year Ichigo's third, pretty good by the way. It's a pretty cool strong attack. And
he
let's
can
continue on.
increase his spiritual pressure by an extra 100% for 10 seconds by activating his new EX move, Massive Spiritual Pressure Boost. You will be able to reduce enemies' damage output while continuously dealing damage as his normal attacks, strong attacks, and special move can inflict both weak.
I really like in his third when you fully charge it. It's he pretty much cuts the screen. I feel like that's a good callback to the original Thousand Year Blower Kenny because he did something similar to that. Um, really good. Let's go into his ultimate. Um, really want to get into his ultimate now. Don't want to spend too much look at the gameplay because I've already looked at it 1,000 times. Here we go. His ultimate is probably one of the best ultimates in the game. Sam and Grimmy. Probably with full hollow. Let's get into it though.
Finally, his special move, the strongest Soul Reaper.
Clean.
That wraps
Man,
it up
that
with
shit goes
Kenpachi.
hard. That shit goes hard, man. All right, now let's get to
And now
Grimmy.
for
Let's
Grimmy.
just skip into his. Oh, here we go, right here. Now, right off the bat,
He will be able to inflict great damage with his strong attack
Grimmy has. I'm pretty sure it's Aizen's first. I mean, Aizen's beam, of course.
and special move even without inflicting status ailments. nicely.
Now, Grimmy's second. Grimmy's second is a interesting homing vortex. His homing vortex is a beam. His second is a beam into a homing vortex. Now I think I got that wrong. I think Grimmy's beam is something else. I'm not sure if Grimmy's first is Aizen's beam or not. But I know his second strong attack, which is also a beam, is Aizen's beam into a homing vortex. It's really good. So it's not like the standard 960, even though I honestly prefer to the 960. But this is still really good though. Still really good. He's gonna go crazy in arena. Kenny's gonna go crazy in arena as well since he has last stitch. But most of y'all don't care about this, so we're not gonna talk much about it.
His soul traits increase strong attack damage and strong attack recharge time reduction, as well as his skills Frenzy plus 3 and Bombardment plus 1. Plus, having two soul
Oh
traits
yeah, I forgot to talk about Grimmy does have embarment. Um, no, what you talk about there.
will make him useful when used as a character
Ain't
limit,
nobody using them
while
to link
stopping
to
them in their
Bambi.
tracks. He will also be able to inflict hollow enemies with status ailments with ease, thanks to his skill, increased status ailment chance against hollows, as well as the high hit count on the homing vortex of his second strong attack. One of his standout points is his ability to help out his Quincy affiliation
Can I
team
show off the EX
members,
skill
as he
already?
has the skills Team Slash Party, increase Quincy strong attack damage 20%, and Team Slash Party, increase Quincy damage to status ailment affected enemies 30%. On top of this, his EX move
There we
Boost
go.
Plus debuff, wide range attack.
Sure, sure. I'm not. One thing I always want to say too is that I always said that one day we would get a character that has a boost debuff. I didn't expect it to be an EX skill. That's crazy to me. But I always did say one day we're gonna get a boost debuffing character. Um.
Will inflict damage straight to head
All right, let's go into his ultimate now because we've already seen his strong attacks. I'm trying to wrap this gameplay up because we got a lot of other things to talk about. Where is it at? It's right here. Okay, let's go. The voice acting is crazy.
and that wraps it up for
Here we
Grammy.
go. Pretty nice ultimate. Close this now. All right, let's talk about the other things that come with this. Oh yeah, by the way, it's a 50 step banner. So if you go 25 steps, you can choose one of these two. If you haven't pulled one already, I think that's really good. Choose your 6 star. Choose your 6 star has been kind of been downgraded because it looks like none of the characters from this year, not one character from this year, is gonna be there. Ugh. I mean that's how it was last year and the year before that. But they put this Ichigo in there. I don't know if they're gonna put Thousand Year Blower, but it's weird for them to put this art here if he's not gonna be there. Doesn't really matter though, if you ask me. Free multis. It's gonna be a mix, both premium and seasonals. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Free multis are you can't complain. Oh yeah, we're also getting this or we're getting a power special move source for the point event, and we're getting this ticket where it has all the power characters in there. We can choose. I think we can choose 10. I'm not so sure how this works actually. I think if you choose 10 power characters or five, no, it's probably 10. You get one of them. But if they let us choose whatever five character, whatever one power character you want, that could be really cool. I thought they would do that though. And they say all all characters are power attribute. Interesting. Oh, and here is the full filler pool. I think somebody has a graphic. You can actually see the thing of so, but it's pretty decent. I'm missing like how many characters? I'm something like one, two, three, four, five, six. Oh yeah, I'm missing 6 characters besides the two banner characters themselves, of course. The filler pool not bad, not the best. The same. There's a lot of. I mean, to be fair, there wasn't really many characters they could have really put on here because most of the hype characters here have been either Thousand Year Blood War or just something you knew that wasn't gonna be here, something like that. But like I said, it could have been a lot worse. The worst character on this banner is Tetsuzaimon. I don't know why the fuck is he here. That man's garbage. But one thing I gotta say though, we do get Anniversary Rukia on the banner. Parasol Rukia. Mm-hmm. There you go, guys. Anybody who's a Rukia fan, and they was like, "Where's my Anniversary Rukia?" Caleb said they got you. Parasol Rukia is on the banner. There you go. There's your Anniversary Rukia. They actually got 2 Rukias in here. The Espada Killer one, which you're probably gonna be using with Kenny. Moving on though. All right, told you the rates. Oh, there go. I forgot they got the graphic right here. Well, there you go. Now you get a visual of these of the characters on there. Okay, anyway, but now let's talk about the forthcoming updates. Now that's this is some pretty nice stuff I like to say. Now right here, let me just a little okay, right. So let's talk about the things that's coming. So in autumn, which should be a couple months from now, we should get in brave battle improvements and a new quest for accessories. I'm guessing this new quest for accessories gonna probably be a quest that lets you farm the silver and gold hammers. That's me guessing what this new quest could be. It could be anything, but like when it comes to accessories, like what when I'm talking about a new quest, like what more could they really do with that? I don't know. Only thing I can really think of is it's gonna be it drops gold and silver hammers, but allows us to farm it as much as we need to. Because the amount of gold hammers they get out and silver hammers they give out now, it's like when we start getting more accessories, it's gonna be kind of kind of a pain to do them all because we barely get any to begin with. And a new quest to farm specifically those is probably going to be needed. It's probably going to drop other stuff for accessories. I don't know what it else is, but moving on. I'm pretty sure they did say something about during the Brave Battle improvements and the Guild Quest improvement that is they're going to improve upon the rewards. They did talk about rewards. They didn't say what those better rewards are going to be. I hope it's more orbs. So I'm gonna say, um, Senkai one. I hope it's a new tower. It's gotta be a new tower, dog. If it's not a new tower, I'm gonna throw a fit. I'm gonna throw a big hissy fit. And when it comes to extreme co-op, they said they're improving extreme co-op in spring of next year, of course. They also already talking about updates to two. They already talking about updates for. They already talking about the 10th anniversary. Sorry for stuttering. They already talking about the 10th anniversary, which is interesting to me. It's like, dang, we're on 9th anniversary, and you're already talking about the 10th anniversary. Like, bro, Caleb is making some big moves out here. They're really making sure this game lives longer. Like Caleb did say a while ago that we're guaranteed to get a 10th anniversary, and after that, we don't know. But I don't think this game is gonna die after 10th anniversary. I feel like we're due to get an 11th and maybe even a 12th anniversary before this game officially dies. But Caleb is making so many big moves. It's like it's weird. It's weird for them to be to doing all these big updates and then they kill the game off after the 10th anniversary. Like I feel like they wouldn't do all these big moves because they made a lot of changes this year and last year, some really good changes, and they're doing more of this. And as you can see, we're getting new power up features. Sadly, it doesn't look like it's going to be T30s. I really hope we get T30s someday. So this is a little bit of what they're going to do for Senkai, not Senkai Mon, Guild Quest. Now, I've heard from a little bit what they're saying that it's going to be it might be infinite. We can kill as many bosses because the characters we're getting right now are so powerful. Because these characters are gonna show us a peek into what power creep is gonna be for the next couple of months. Frenzy plus three, because we're gonna get more Frenzy plus three characters. And when we start doing Guild Quest is gonna be more and more of a joke, and Nightmare is gonna be a joke. Some characters already make Nightmare a joke, so hopefully this does drop more orbs. You can see extra wave 1.3. Um, this really doesn't tell us too much though. It just shows us some stuff. I really want to get more orbs out of this. And this is some Guild Quest. This is not Guild Quest. PvP. My bad. As you can see, other YouTubers talked about that. I think we get something like 5 rerolls a day, and they're changing the way that the point system is calculated. I think it's making it that the stronger or the higher battle power your team you face has, the more points you get. They didn't talk too much about that. So they say it right here. You can see making it easier for stronger players and brave players to reach higher ranks. So there you go. Because as of right now, I've been saying this for years. There's no reason for you to fight OP people. That's why it's like when you see somebody that has these max transitive characters, it's like don't even if your team could beat them, there's no reason for you to fight them. Just fight somebody you know guarantee win. No reason to do it. This is gonna change that. I really don't know how to feel about it because I like farming bums. Even though my team can fight stronger opponents, I prefer just farming bums and calling it a day. But now you're getting paid, not paid. You get more rewarding for facing stronger opponents, which is how it should be. This is the new power up system. It looks like a universal soul tree. That's what it looks like. I don't know what these are gonna do. Really not much to go off of. It's like I said, it's still in development, but it's what it says. It looks like it's a universal tree. And if you scroll it down here, it looks like it's gonna be a lot more to it. And it's as you can see right here for individual attributes. Pretty cool, interesting stuff. Oh, 90 orbs. Everybody should get that. The power moves first. I am the edge. I like that because that was the name of the episode from the anime. I am the edge. Really like that. Whew, man, point of it bonuses. I'm pretty sure some of you, most of y'all have some sub characters or Mugetsu. And if you're a strong soul, I don't even know if I can call you a strong soul because like is it really skipping Candace, swimsuit Candace and Pinky? I don't know, man. If you skip those guys, I'm kind of judging you. No, I'm not. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's the killer plus thing. As you can see, here are the modifiers for how killers have been. Neutral is no affiliation. So if you have what Kenny has, Espada Plus, it's 50% instead of the 40%. And Hollow, it was from 20, and with Hollow Plus is 33. Interesting. Interesting is all I can say. And here are some things that further speaks on these things. I don't fully understand all these things about it going here, so but there's still a lot of things to unpack here. I'm not gonna go into read this. What is this? We can all right. So first off, the mags on Grimmy's EX strong attack because it's an actual strong attack. It's 898, pretty much 900. I'm pretty sure it's one of the highest mags in the game and split between five. Kenny's is just 560 is a single hit. I'm gonna talk about there. And another thing, now here's the thing that makes Kenny a little bit more OP than you probably thought. Kenny's SP boosts and 80% are separate boosts. So what that means is, so let me break this down. What that means, or if you don't understand what this means, is that when he props his boost, his total SP is gonna increase by 100%, and then when the 80 SP proc, it's gonna boost it by another another 80%. So as you can see here, it's like you get the 200%, and then after the 200%, you get another 180%, which in turn equals a 360% SP boost. That is a lot of fucking power. Like once again, he has frenzy plus 3 and 100% berserker. And we're not even gonna talk about the fact that if he procs weakening, that's an additional 50% damage because weakening alone. Crazy, absolute crazy, man. Another thing about is his EX boost is not affected by a regular strong type boost. I'm not really sure what that's supposed to mean. I'm guessing that it just stacks on top of these, or I don't know. I don't really know. I don't really know. And like I said earlier, Grammy's boost is rewritten by others trying to take boost depending on which higher percent. Like I said, Grammy's is 40%. His is like a 40% boost. I think. I could be wrong actually. I actually could be wrong about Grammy's boost being at a straight 40%. But I mean that should be it for all of the news. Am I forgetting? Let me check if I'm forgetting something. Upcoming banners. We already looked at all of this. Oh yes, that should be it. In my opinion, this is probably. I'm not going. I'm pretty hyped about this. I know a lot of people are disappointed about the lack of Rukia, and boy, and part two could be Rukia. It has a good chance to be Rukia. Rukia, I'm not as much as I'm not the biggest fan of Rukia. Fan of Rukia, I doubt. I'm not gonna say I doubt, but I'm pretty sure Rukia has a good chance of being part two. And if she's not, I don't know what to say. Um, but I think it's overall a good anniversary. I see a lot of people are saying this anniversary really isn't all that good. People don't like that Grimmy's the anniversary character. People say that Kenny is boring and his kid is and all that. And I honestly think this is a pretty good anniversary. Well, me personally, I think this would be a good anniversary for me personally. Like Caleb made some good changes for this, aka the banner is in the 7-step banner format, which is one of the worst formats ever, to 2550, one of the best formats in there. And guess what? I don't know if y'all saw beforehand, it's 6%. There is no other percent. Uh, There is no. It's just if you pull a 5 star, you pull in these characters or these two. There is no other characters. Like seriously, and like I said, this is a pretty good pool, solid pool, not a crazy pool. It's a solid pool. It's pretty good. Got these guys from last year. These two characters are still good. I don't got these guys 5 out of 5. I don't think I got anybody 5 out of 5 under here. Here. I wouldn't mind getting my hands on these two and Ruka, really good characters, and I wouldn't mind getting more dupes of Rukia, not Ruka, Neliel, because Crispus Neliel is pretty solid character, pretty solid. But I think that's about all the news. Hopefully I didn't forget anything, but let me know how y'all feel about. this upcoming banner. I'm really fucking excited, dog. I can't wait for this banner to drop. Ugh, I don't think I got enough orders for all of this shit that's dropping because man, I still got something for my boo Pinky. I need to get her a swimsuit character 5 out of 5 since I got ass blast on the banner. It's like I don't think I have enough orbs for this, dude. My orbs are gonna be completely dry after his anniversary, so man. But that's gonna be it for it. I'll see y'all later. So.